We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Kyle Shanahan on the 49ers sideline. His team coming off a shutout victory last time out. His counterpart on the Buc sideline is Todd Bowles. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. Welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract with a fourth-year man out of Iowa State.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. And if he's successful, we're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. 17 yards on that play. First down, 49ers.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run with Robinson, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. First down and more. He's inside the 35. And he will get into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Johnson now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So the Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot to be very comfortable. The former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, who turned 30 in the offseason and has done a nice job with the Buccaneers the last few years.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they say they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today's going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's Otten in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. So on 4th down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay. McCaffrey going to return it. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. He's run well here in the first half of the season. As you see there, he's the NFL's rushing leader coming into this weekend. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Exiting the pocket right. He'll let one go. Downfield for Jennings. And that is incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up. Here's Purdy on the run to the right. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. 1st down and more. Past the 40. A terrific run. Finally brought down, but he's inside the 35-yard line. From their own territory. What a play on 4th down. An even 40 yards.
And the 49ers 1st down.
Well, I love the aggressive play call here by this offensive coordinator. The decision to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. Of course, #1 goal, pick up the 1st down. But in this case, once he got past the line of scrimmage, he saw daylight, and he had a huge run in front of him.
Out to his right. Throw across his body is complete. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
To Jawan Jennings.
2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 22-yard line.
1 quarter in the books. The Niners have the early advantage. We'll have more from Tampa after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and less than a yard. out of the gun. It's Purdy. Flush to his right. That is hauled in at the 5. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Throwing again is Purdy. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. 2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. Here's Purdy again, rolling to the left.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the 1st.
Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal. They'll go. It's Robinson. A dive, and he's in. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, 49ers. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this. And you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers move out on top, 14-0.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10.
180!
From the gun, it's Mayfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to the air, it's Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
180!
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. It's Riley Dixon coming on now as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drop. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Now Purdy, moving to his right. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. 2nd and 10. On the bootleg, it's Purdy. Off balance throw, it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down, 49ers.
Play fake. Now it's Purdy moving outside the pocket. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
They'll throw again with Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down. To throw once more, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now Purdy. And it is caught, but he's out of bounds. Would have been the first down, but he could not stay in. As a result, they're going to turn this over on downs.
180!
To throw is Mayfield. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's now 2nd and 19. At the 30.
Mayfield. He finds Mr. Reliable, Mike Evans. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
19 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll swing this out wide to Irving. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and
Now Mayfield.
the 49ers 47.
There's a reception for Chris Godwin. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Throwing is Mayfield. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. What an important sequence this is. Trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
On 2nd down, Baker. That's going to be incomplete. Upward, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And goal.
Here's Mayfield. He'll try to run for it.
Number 6, Baker Mayfield on the keeper. The tackle made at the 3.
Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. On 4th down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs.
Buccaneers field goal.
This about as short as you can get. And this is blocked. He gets free. Inside the 40. Still going. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown.
Greg, those are the momentum swings that get you. One team is looking to add 3. Instead, the other team adds 6, thanks to the ability to block the kick.
Yeah, and in this case, Mike, the players are constantly reminded by the coaches, you never know. Just keep rushing, keep rushing. You could rush 100 times, but if you do it full speed, the 101st, you stick your hand up. That's the one where it connects with the ball. In this case, that's exactly what happens. Scoop, score, change the game.
So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our trip around the NFL starts now with a good matchup in the AFC. And here's Josh Reynolds. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Jets are finally in the win column after 5 straight defeats. They get their first win of the year. From there, we go to MetLife Stadium in Jersey. We'll check in on the Giants. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's the 2,000-yard rusher from a year ago, Saquon Barkley. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins hosting the LA Chargers. And it's Justin Herbert. Thinking about throwing, then decides to run. He's in for a 10-yard touchdown. And with that, a look now at the rest of the action around the NFL here in week number 6. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Buccaneers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. That's Ibuka in motion. They go play action with Mayfield. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd and long. Now Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. He's got a rushing touchdown in the game already as you check out where he ranked in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Again, it's McCaffrey. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Christian Izziet there to bring him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Forced to his right. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play there with Purdy to Ayuk. An even 40 yards.
At the 22-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That's hauled in once again. It's Ayuk. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal, San Francisco.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. A short kick down to the 7.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down.
And he will dive into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. And this spectacular season continues. Now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year, a number very few backs have reached in the history of the NFL.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll let McCaffrey try to run it. A dive, and he's in. The 2-point conversion is successful.
Pretty evident that they felt the weakness of this rush defense was on the perimeter. A simple toss play gets the back out there so fast. They secure the edge, and it just becomes a foot race, and he walks in for an easy 2 points.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Johnson now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Speed! 180!
Mayfield to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
2nd down throw from Mayfield. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
180!
Baker to throw. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
A gain of 12 yards.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10 now from the 36.
Get set! Get set! I can run some! Come on, over here. Stop!
To throw, Purdy. Will find his tight end, Kittle on the right side. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
11. Stop!
They'll roll out here with Purdy. That is caught. What a throw. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. His 4th TD grab of the season. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Moody now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers keep rolling right along. 38-0. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Bucs offense ready to take over possession of the football. And now the hill to climb has gotten steeper. They had the safety the last time they had a football. That led to a touchdown a moment ago. So the deficit going in the wrong. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Givens in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season.
And it just seems like anytime this offense has gotten anything positive going, it's been this pass rush that has immediately shut it down. And this has been a clinic tape on how you rush the passer. And I promise you, they want to finish this thing out here with a shutout.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. This will be returnable from his own 15. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 41-yard line.
Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up? Huh?
They'll try the left side with McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Once you see that guy coming across the formation pre-snap, Mike, you have to be thinking jet sweep instantly. It's just such a dangerous play that always has the potential for this type of yardage, especially when he wins that race to the edge.
Play action now. Purdy. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will get into the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
On is Moody to add the extra point. The kick is good. And And the 49ers add on to their already sizable lead.
Buccaneers nothing.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Johnson now to return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Bucs offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They send Godwin in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Nick Bosa. He works his way in, registers sack number 17 on the season.
Just seems that nothing has gone right all game for this offense, and that's what happens when your quarterback just faces relentless pressure. You just can't generate any kind of offense, and I think that's the biggest reason there's a big old 0 up on that scoreboard.
180.
Throwing is Baker. And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Mayfield. That is left side and caught by Evans. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. Here comes a return. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And he's going to have the 1st down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
It's a gain of 20.
And this is how you just keep wearing down a defense. You find yourself with a pretty big lead. Now can they just lean on this run game the rest of the way and close this game out with a win?
A 1st down throw for Purdy. Forced out wide. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Moody now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers will add one more onto their big lead.
Buccaneers nothing.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail here late, hoping to put something, anything on the board before they get out of here. Going to start this drive, 1st and 10. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then You look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the fourth quarter.
20.
To throw is Mayfield. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up third and real long.
He's going to look for the home run ball. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.